Hey, this is Tim and I'm Robin, and this is us having no clue what we're doing. But we're doing it anyways, and it starts with us selling our house and buying a van. What are you doing, love?
Getting set up.
For what?
Installing the last window.
Where did we get this window?
I'm gonna let you go over that because you know more about that than I do.
Tern Overland. It is a different window from the ones we have installed, different from our sliders. It's an awning style, which we'll show you guys.
Take off, so it comes pre-assembled. The two pieces that sandwich together, and you have to take them off. So I'm going to use a screwdriver, Phillips head, and take off these. Can't get those out. We need a magnet tip.
Okay, so we got this, what they call a window jam from Satson Van Works, and it goes perfectly with the Tern Overland window. So we got the 450 by 500, which I think is the millimeter window size, so you get the same size in the window jam. And yes, it was a little bit extra to get this, but it will make things a lot easier. We won't have to make a framing for that window out of like 80/20 or plywood or something like that. We can just get something that's pre-cut, pre-made, that perfectly fits with the window that we ordered.
So the difference between these, the Tern Overland windows and the windows that we already installed on the van are the windows that we installed on the van are meant to go on Mercedes Sprinter vans or Ford Transits, whatever you order them for, and they use adhesive to adhere the window on there. This one is meant for RVs, so I don't exactly know how they install them on RVs, but we will need this ring, and then these it clamps on to the van wall, and it has like a gasket here to make sure that it's waterproof rather than using adhesive to stick it onto the van. So this one won't need any adhesive, and we're looking forward to not having to do that. All right, so we're gonna want the window here. We're planning on putting a bench on the floor right here, so it will be relatively centered on the bench, but I only want to have to cut out one of these supports, so we don't want it to like go in the middle of the two or anything like that. So we are going to measure according to Tern Overland. You have to have 1.5 inches from the top major support. This is a minor support, and then 3 inches from the sides and the corners. So we'll just make our measurements there. We already did make a measurement here on this template for the center point too, or the frame template. So we've got 2 inches there, so that's in the clear. Three inches there, so we're definitely clear. Do we need to size it up? And this one, I think we were going to aim for 2.5 is what we were going to aim for. So 3.5? It has to be 3 from this side. So 3.5. So that's 3.5 there. Sure, but all right, now I'm going to go ahead and cut out this support. That way with the jigsaw, when I'm cutting from the outside of the van, it's not gonna have to cut through both. It just makes it a lot easier if you are only cutting through one sheet metal versus this support as well. That's why I drew these lines here, just so I can cut those out. so for cutting this center support out, so far I've used the jigsaw on one of the back windows and the angle grinder on one of the back windows. This time I saw a guy on YouTube using an oscillating saw with a metal blade, so I'm going to give that a shot and see which one I like better. Also, I've got gloves, safety glasses, and I'll also put on some hearing protection as well. And again, we just want to let everybody know that we are not professionals, so don't take anything that we do as instructional. This is just for entertainment purposes only, so hope you enjoy the video. With cutting this support out, you do want to make sure you don't go too deep, because we're not cutting the actual van for this. I'm just taking out the support. I'll cut the van with the jigsaw from the outside later. Review between the oscillating versus everything else. I do think I like the oscillating a lot more. The angle grinder, shot a lot of sparks, made a pretty rough cut. So I would say oscillating saw for taking out these would probably be my number 1. Angle grinder would be number 2. Jigsaw, number 3 preference. Now, alright, so after we got the support out, we put the casing back up there, it looked a little unlevel. It's really hard to find out what is level in the van, because this is not a straight line. You can't really use a level because you're sitting on shocks and tires, so it's just everything's skewed. All right, now I'm gonna put 3 screws through the van, and that way we can hang this and use it as a template on the outside to trace around where I'm gonna make my cut. All right, so the center screw should be right in the center of where we want the window, so we'll just line that up with the center mark that we made on this. Trace around it. All right, now trace with Sharpie over the tape where I will make my cuts. In the other window installs, I really liked having kind of like a break point in each corner. So I'm going to go through, do some pilot holes on each corner, 2 to each corner, and then I'll come back through with my bigger bit to make it a large enough hole for the jigsaw blade to fit through. So there we go. More holes in the van. Both hands.
Woo! We have a window.
Good job.
Hi, this is Harrison. So there's 3 for Lazy right there. It's Robin. And this is Tim Leonard. Say hi.
Hi.
Say hi over there.
Hi.
Put links in the description. We got these from Amazon. We got these from Amazon also. Okay, so we need this one. And then we got these 2 here.
Be careful with that. There you go. You can have that.
We're going to open this.
Butyl tape.
Wait. Like I said, look at is that's from the hardware store. Please to the hardware store because time got these from is but figure is for these gloves. It's really cool.
Thank you, Ace, for selling those.
And thank you for selling it. We're just doing good hobbies. Hello, welcome to Tim's fan. I'm in right now. So me and Robin are doing these right now. If it's just getting two on these. And let's go.
Don't touch the sticky side.
Is it right side up?
Please share.
Like this side? I'm just going to press it against.
Clamps.
Gas, please keep watching us about we how we're doing. I can tell we got these down in the link below. Link in the description from Amazon link below. And I got this from Amazon, I think. Where I hang up at.
Tara, can I see those?
Yeah.
Those work?
Let's see.
Too small? Too small.
Try this one instead.
That's the last one.
Oh guys, no one knows. They're crazy.
One.
Okay, that's fun. We're doing step number 2, okay? If it's stay tuned, okay, video.
Time to open?
It's like gonna go out.
How good they're doing good?
What do you think, Claire? We got a window.
Look at that.
Alright, final step. Go ahead, Thomas.
Turn on. Turn on. This me.
Ooh. Oh yeah.
Now I'm talking.
Pretty neat.
Look at this window. It's totally cool. Hey, lost it for that, Robin?
Alright, can you
lost
close it? Do you know how to close it?
No.
You gotta push it up.
Push it up.
Like push it forward. Yep. And now bring it back down.
Back down.
Nice.
That's right there.
That's it.
That's it. That's it.
You say congratulations, you got a new window.
This is the window. Well, I said it.
You did say it.